Okay. Almost set. Is it? Okay. Mm, okay. We're not to the point that I want to be at yet. Close. Hold on. Hold on. Um, okay, let's do that. We're gonna play this for a while. Well, not for a while, but for a bit. For a bit. For a bit. So we'll start with one. Two. That's a two. And nothing. Can't figure those out. Three. That's a three. That's a three. That's don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Four. Five. That's a five. That's a five. Six. That's a six. That's a six. That's a six. That's a six. That makes that a six. I think I got all the sixes. Seven. Seven. Can't get those. Eight. Eight. Mhm. Nine. Can't figure those out. Actually, one. That's a two. What we got missing here? One, two, three, four, five, nine. Hmm. Here. One, two. That's a two. Three, four. That has to be a four. That has to be a nine. Nine. Okay, what do we got missing here? One, two, three, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Hmm. Well, you're not helping me out. Wait, one makes that a one. That makes that a one. And makes that a one. And that's a one. Two. Hmm. That didn't help. Wait, that helps that. Two. That's a two. That's a two. Three. That's a 3. Can't figure those out. Can I figure? No, I can't figure those out. Four. We're up to 4. No, no. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 7. No. 4. How about up here again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8. That has to be an 8. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't figure that one out. But here, we can go with this line. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't be there. Be here or here. 5. Can't be here. Maybe. 6, 7, 8, 9. Just can't figure those out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 5's here. 6, 7. 7's there. 8. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6, 7, 8. Can't be there. Well, that's already there. 8. Wait, that's 8. 4. Can't be there. The 5. Okay. And that has to be 4. That's a 4. Nice. Five. Wait, we're ignoring that. That's 1, 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. 3 and 9. Nope. Okay. How about up and down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4. That's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what is this song? Um, yeah, that's speaking to me. 1, 2, 3. What am I missing? 8? I think it is 8. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. That's a 3. Then that's a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7. Nope. Nope. 7, 8. 9. That's gotta be a 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 9. Well, that's gotta be a 4. That's 9. Come. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5. That makes that a 9. Okay, that makes it a lot easier. 3. No, 4. 4. 5. 7. 8. That's an 8. That makes that an 8. Up to 9. Where am I missing one? Oh. Come back to 3. That's a 3. That's a 3. 5. That's a 5. That's a 5. Then 7. One more. Yep. Oh, that was different. That was different. That's a 1. That's a 1. No. Figure that out. That's a 1. 2. Three. 3. 5, 6. Oh, it's a 5. Mm, 6, 7, 8. 9. No, that's a 9. Not a lot of easy answers. Oh, so I'm gonna play a different Sudoku after I get done with this match because I found one last night that I kind of think is interesting. I don't know if it's a good, but it's interesting. It's different. So if I can't get very far in this one, then I'll probably just cut over to that one faster. Four. So this is like another thing that I ended up thinking about doing. Well, getting back into it, I guess, is trying to learn American Sign Language because I'm pretty sure that's going to be a thing. Pretty sure that's going to be a thing I want to do because things have changed recently in my life. So it's actually going to be beneficial to actually know sign language. So that's what we're going to try to do. That's what we're going to try to do. At this point, I'm learning Unreal Engine. I think it's just changing your mind frame to actually be able to be willing and accept learning different things. Like once you're in that mindset, it becomes a lot easier. So I'm actually in that mindset right now because I got quite a few things I need to accomplish. Kind of like when I was working in IT and I didn't have a lot of friends that I could rely on, and I was given very difficult tasks that I was pretty much set up to fail. Amazingly enough, I never did fail. Like I would try to reach out for more information and nobody would help me out. Nobody would even give me a hint or even anything to go off of. So I just kind of sat there and kind of like looked down and I'm like, okay, well, and this is the actual thought that actually ran through my head all the time. If I don't succeed on my own, they're gonna fire me. Which was true. They were gonna fire me. They were setting me up for failure every single time. So I researched pretty much everything on my own and looked at all the different possibilities and possible answers that could be. And just because you find a solution does not mean that's the actual solution that you're going to go with, because every problem is different. And you can't shoehorn one solution to every problem. That's the wrong way to do it. So I kind of went at that with the what is it? What's that? I'm trying to think of the workflow, like when you troubleshoot an issue. I can't remember what they call it, but it's like a 7-step plan of like basic general how to um what is that called? Um what are the steps to troubleshoot an issue? Yeah, troubleshooting methodology. This. So here it is. So you first identify the problem. Like, what is the real issue? Then you establish a theory behind the probable cause. From this is set in stone. Well, not really. It's kind of floating because of the next steps later on. So like all of them will actually keep on helping you come back to this and refining this to actually get to a better point. Like this is not like one time you go through it and that's it. No. The people that do that, they're going to fail. But they're probably going to do a better job than other people that just walk into any problem and with no idea. So you identify the problem. This is always going to change. This is always going to change because the people you talk to, they're not going to give you the full story. Like everyday life, people do not tell you the full story. So be prepared to change this. Like don't think that's the end all. So establish a theory to the probable cause. So lately, like in the in the final years that I was actually working in IT, yeah, this right here, this whole line, it's user error every single time, and they're not telling you. They're not telling you what they're doing wrong, or let's say Bob from accounting, he decides that he wants to take a shortcut to be able to do this thing that there's really no shortcuts for. Like, you just got to do it. Like, sorry, Bob. Spend the 2 minutes. Like, your cat videos can wait. Just spend the 2 minutes to do the thing properly. Or, you know what? Be smart enough that you can set up an Excel macro to actually do that with one button. But if you do that, Bob, you're pretty much signing away your job. Like, you're if your boss ends up finding out about that macro and actually uses that macro, you can get rid of you, dude. Don't do that. Be very careful what you do with it. Like, and even then, if that's the case, it's not on me, Bob. You did it yourself. And that's a lot of like tech jobs anymore. Like, yeah, that can be so applied to a lot of tech jobs anymore, and a lot of things you see in the news lately. Um, okay, so then the next step is test the theory and determine the cause. Like these three right here, you're gonna have to keep on going back over them all the time right there, because you're testing the theory. Is Bob from accounting actually telling you the exact truth? Like, can you have him demonstrate in front of you? Like, what he saw and what it does? Like, can he replicate the issue? Can I see it right now? Is he doing something that he shouldn't be doing because he's like trying to find a shortcut that doesn't exist? Um, because he doesn't want to do his job. Sorry, Bob. There's a lot of people that are willing to do a lot of jobs. Like, don't don't do that to yourself, and don't put yourself in that situation, Bob. Don't do that. But yeah, test out the theory to determine the cause. That's almost always going between these two things right here. Establish a plan of attack to resolve the problem. Again, that this is all tying into each other. Like, be able to go back to each of these steps and keep on looking over any of these three and refine them as you're trying to troubleshoot this. Um, implement a solution to or escalate as necessary. Um, Yeah, this would actually be um a nice to have. Um, it's nice to say, but it's hard to do. Because there was one person I was talking to at one point. They said that they were trying to do something and they needed like a virtual machine spun up, like like a remote computer, like a virtual computer, like a computer that's not a computer, like up and running. But he didn't have the access to actually be able to do that. He had to talk to somebody else that actually did have the access to be able to do that. So he was kind of stuck at that point. Um, his only problem was if he actually tried to escalate it, it only went to the same person that was dragging their feet and they weren't doing their job pretty much. From what I hear, like this is like their side of the story. This is what I heard, like what they were essentially saying, but then me thinking about this of what that other person was or was not doing. And then why were they not doing that? That was ultimately my question. Like I didn't understand that because if anything, it should only be like less than 30 seconds of work right there. Like you press like 4 buttons or something like that, and that's it. And then you hand it off and say, hey, okay, there you go. Yeah, that it made no sense because in all my IT jobs, I was never paid exactly what I was supposed to be paid. I knew I wasn't getting paid exactly what I'm supposed to be getting paid, but whatever. But I knew exactly how you could make that even easier if you were that person that was in charge of actually creating those virtual computers. So, whatever. Maybe I know too much. Verify full system function. This is very hard to do. This is very hard to do because most of the time you're gonna have to ask the end user actually, like, is that what they want? Like, I think I have a solution? Is it working exactly how it's supposed to? Did it mess up anything along the way? Like test it, test. Like that's what I try to like tell a lot of my people. I'm like test. Like try to break it. Like tell me right now, is there something wrong? Because this is the time I have time right now. I'm focused on you right now. Like I can fix this right now. Like I'm concentrated on you. Oh yeah. It's fixed. It's fixed. Okay. I pretty much had to go off what they said because they use their computer more than I do. I don't exactly know like their whole process to do all this stuff. So, and then documenting the findings. Yeah, for the most part, I just use the ticketing system for documentation. And I was the only person that actually used the documentation or the ticketing system for documentation. Because I want to share the my knowledge. Because if I'm able to share my knowledge, then other people can do it. Then I can move on to harder and more complicated things. And then I can teach them how to do those and I can move on myself. Like it's like that phrase, help me help you. Like it sounds selflessness, but in reality, honestly, it's being selfish because I want to keep on I want to I want to learn new things. I want to complicate things around me. I want to improve myself every single day. Well, I need help to do that. I need you to level up and learn how to do a little bit more. I'm not asking for a lot, just a little bit more than what you did before. Yeah, the harder things I'm keeping for myself because no, I don't want to risk you messing it up. This is kind of like the Goodwill Hunting. movie. There's this quote in Good Will Hunting that that I keep on thinking all the time. Nope, the ads are gonna start. Yeah, ads are gonna start. I'll save this. I'll find this one, but I'm pretty sure this is. Yeah, this is the. This is the. This one's the one. We're gonna save this until the ads are done. But this is the quote I have in my head all the time. Because honestly, I don't trust the people around me. That they're gonna be able to do stuff right. And even then, the other tech people, I try to make it as brain dead easy as possible for them because yeah, yeah, I don't. I'll be honest, I don't trust them. I really don't trust them. No, shit, shit. I did the wrong thing. Did the wrong thing. Wow, that was so the wrong thing to do. Stop. Yeah, that was so wrong. So wrong. Okay. Okay. Let's wait. Hold on. Um um no. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That means I made things a lot more complicated and I screwed some stuff up. All right. Um so this is the quote that goes through my head all the time. Because I never trusted the other people that I work with because the stuff I ended up figuring out was way more complicated. Um, until even I dumbed it down as much as possible. Like if I understood a problem, it would be like a on a scale of 1 to 10, it would be like at a 10. Then I would explain it. Um, in tech speak, which for the most part, the other IT people I work with goes way over their head. Like they couldn't understand that. So then I would drop it down to like maybe a 2 or a 1 and talk to them at that level, like as far as tech speak. And then they'd be like, oh, okay, I think I got that. I think that makes sense. But even then, they would screw that up. Yeah. And then like I eventually moved on to like the way I speak is like know your audience. Like if I'm talking to tech people, that's my audience. And I have a scale of that, like 1 to 10. But then if I'm talking to the end user that barely knows how to tie their own shoes and barely knows how to unlock their phone, yeah, that's a different way of speaking. And I can talk to them too. I can drop down my level of being able to speak down to their level. That makes sense. And Yeah, I kind of feel like Will right here, the Matt Damon character. Oh, that doesn't really match up, does it? Yeah, it does. Matt Damon, he's Will. He's the one that's like smarter than everybody else, and everybody else, like these people are people that work for at a university, like a college. Um, and they're the smart ones. Will's this underprivileged um, young man that's he's scraping by. He's doing different odd things. He's living his life as best as he can. And, these guys over here, they ended up finding him, and they're trying to give him an opportunity to improve his life, his situation. And they're going about it the wrong way, but they don't know any better. So it's kind of everybody's at fault. But in this clip, it to me it makes a lot of sense. This is what I feel like most of the time. Yeah, turn that up. Yep. He didn't ask for that. He didn't ask for you to set up an opportunity. Yep. I felt. Fuck you. Yep. Yep. That was so true. So I watched a lot of people do that. And then they came behind me and they were trying to figure it out. And then they would ruin things. And then they would say, no, you didn't fix it right. I'm like, are you serious? I know what you did. There's log files on the server that shows exactly what you did. I'm like, no, you did this, you did this. Thank you. Like, I never told them about the log files that I used to actually figure out exactly what they did so I could revert everything that they did. But I did that all the time. And then whenever, like, because I did that to actually fix the the issues that they ended up creating by trying to uh reverse engineer what I did instead of just listening to me. Like, honestly, that's all they had to do is just listen to me. Um, but yeah, because I was able to work through the log files to figure out what they did. um, and get it fixed and up and running pretty fast, usually within 15 minutes. They're like, see, it wasn't really so messed up. You didn't do anything special. I'm like, no fucking clue. I have no fucking clue what you just did. Like, you have no fucking clue what you're talking about, and you have no fucking clue what you even did to begin with. I'm like, I could even ask you what you did, and I could even tell you exactly what you did, and you would deny it because you don't want to be proven that you're the problem, and you're the IT people. You're the same as me, like, and you're supposed to be my senior, and you're fucking shit up. But that's what I see, like all the IT jobs I had, like towards the end. This is exactly how I felt. Only one person that I worked with actually felt like this. Like felt like this guy right here. When they actually did realize it. This is exactly how they felt. That's the difference. I never had anything that I threw away. It was never like that with me. Because I was never given an opportunity to have a lot of things. Um, okay, so I even applied for like different promotions or like managerial positions or something that would elevate myself. But they wouldn't, they didn't think I was worth it, I guess, or some, I don't know. I was always passed over in favor for nepotism, pretty much. It's kind of crappy, but it is what it is. Even then, when those nepo babies actually got hired for the position, a few times they actually reached out to me for answers, and um, I really didn't answer the questions. I really didn't answer the questions. One. Oh, okay. So let's get, yeah. Word screen. Anyways, um, is that coming across right? Is it? Good. Barely. Um, let's do it that way. Okay. Different Sudoku. So instead of being 3 by 3 grids, it's different shaped. Um, so we'll try playing this. So in this light green one, two's missing. Okay, so that's all taken care of. So there's only, this is the only 2 in this row. It's like regular Sudoku. All right, so let's go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So can't, 5's in this row right here. But we can go there. 7. Okay, that's taken care of. Let's go over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. So that takes care of those 2 rows. And then that one, don't know. 9. Okay, so let's come up here. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 5's already there. 6, 7. 7's already there. 8. 8's already there. 9. Oh, that's a 9. Okay. So can we go back? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so 2's going to cross there, so it can't be there. 2. And then 2's right there. So that can be a 2. Then 1, 2, 3. 6. So 3, 6, and 5. No. 1. Okay, can't figure that out. Alright, let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Alright. I'll do these. Let's do this one first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. That's not gonna work. Hmm. Okay, what about these? 2, 3. That's a 3. 4, 5, 6. Hmm. 7, 8, 9. That's a 9. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that 8 takes care of that row. That takes care of that. That's an 8. 7 comes across there. It's only one. There's a 1, 2. Hmm. I need more in here. Till then, I can't figure this out. Oh, well, I can't figure that one out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hmm. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. That's 1, 2. Actually, let's look at this. So we need a 1 and a 2. So that has to be a 1. That's got to be a 2. Because there's a 2 there, so it couldn't be a 2. So since that was a 2, or that was a 1, that has to be a 2 because there was only 2 spots open. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's look at this one. So 1, I think I already did this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's come back up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hmm. It's kind of tough. Kind of tough. Kind of tough. All right, so start up here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah. What about here? Could be either one of those for number 1, 2, 3. Wait, no. So there's already 3 there. Thought I was gonna figure something out. 4, 5. Hmm. 6. Hmm. 7. 8. Wait. So if that 8 goes up, that 8 goes across, that 8 goes down, that has to be an 8. Yay, Coven. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4. 5. 6, 7. That's a 7. 8, 9. No. 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 That's a 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hmm. Well, that was a good amount. Figured out on that. Um, Probably gonna play another game of this, and then we're gonna start doing more Dove stuff. So there's a couple of different things I want to do today. Cause yeah, things have kind of changed recently, which is kind of good and kind of bad. Um, Cause it's kind of like when I was working in IT, like my my methodology to a lot of stuff IT, always be adaptive. Always be adaptive. Um, Let me see if I can change something because something doesn't look right. Do that then. Crazy. Crazy how that's gonna work. Okay. It does work. So yeah. Um, and that wasn't too hard to do. All right. Ads are coming up, if not started. At least on the YouTube side. Or on the Twitch side. Mm. Wish I had this so I could figure this out. Or let's go here. 1, 2, 3. 4. Could be either one of those two. 5. 6. 7. 8, 9. Okay, let's come back up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't figure it out. Hmm. I'm all over the place because I don't have a set thing. I don't think I can do a lot in here. Maybe? So 2 and 6 is what I'm missing, but I don't have 2 and 6 in here. That makes it a lot harder to figure out. What am I missing here? 1, 2, 4, 4 and 7. Well, that's a 4 then. That's a 7. Because there was already a 7 in this row, so that couldn't have been a 7. So if I only had 2 numbers, 4. Hmm. Okay, so 7 could be either one of those. Oh, we can come back here. 1 or 5. Cannot figure that out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hmm. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 7. 8, 9. Try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. Wait, that's an 8. Right? Because that comes across. That one comes across. That one's empty, so that has to be an 8. That makes that an 8. Right? So that takes care of those two, and then those two take care of those two, so that's an 8. Okay. Alright, back up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, over here. 1 and 5. Not helpful. Not helpful. What about here? 6. Nope, can't do it. What about here? I know I'm all over the place. I can't think of a better way. I don't have a good strategy on how to do this yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fives are right there. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 7's there. Hmm. 8, 9. 1, 2. Two's already there. 3, 3. 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hmm. So is there something in here I can figure out? 2. No. Almost. How about 3s? No. 4s? Hmm. 5. 6. 7. Yeah. 7. Okay, 2 more 7s to go. Hmm. Could be those 3 or these 2. 8, 9. Oh, that's a 9. Come. Start over. Let's see with 1, 2. 3. That's a 3. 4. And that's a 4. 5. A 5. 6. Hmm. Don't know. 7. 8, 9. Okay, come back down here. We got a lot figured out right there. I think it's impressive. 2. 2. There's a 2. Cannot figure that out. No, can't figure it out. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. No. Alright, 1, 2. Nope, nope. That's a 2. There's two twos left? Ow. Oh, these two. Okay. So one goes there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hmm. Not hopeful. Okay. Making progress. We are making progress. 1, 2, 3. It could be either of those two. 4. Could be those, either of those two. 5, 6, 7, 9. All right, what about this one? You have an idea on this one yet? That's a 1. Then that makes that a 5. Okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. And that makes that a 3. So if that's a 3, that has to be a 3. And then that's a 6. Then that's a 1. Then 2, 3, 4, 5. 8. That's a 5. No. That's not a 5? That would be a 5. Because, oh, I thought there was a 5 in this row. Ooh. Okay, so it's 5 and 6 that we're missing, right? So if it's a 6, that has to be a 6. And that leaves that one to be a 5. Okay. Alright. My bad. And that's a 1, since there's no 1 in that row. Okay. Wait. That's a 1. And that means that's a 1, because that's that's there. Nothing's there, but that 1 right there takes care of that one, so that has to be a 1. So these two come across. That one's a 2. 4. No. 8. Ah, so that's a 4, and that's an 8. No, it can't be an 8. Ooh, I got lucky. But there was a 6 in there anyway, so that's a 6. Kind of got lucky on that one. So that has to be a 6. That's a 2. Okay, so 4 numbers. 5. Huh? Okay, where's a 3? There's a 3. 4. 4. There's a 4. 5. 5. 6. 6. So that has to be a 6. Alright. So, since that's telling me that's a 7 then. Alright. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. 7. How does that look? That actually looks fine. I think that looks good. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 and 7. So that's 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How about this? That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8, 2. The 2, so that then that's left over. What's left over? 6. Yeah. Check this one out. No. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 7. Of those, that's 7. 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 6, 9. Okay, giving up on that one. I'm gonna do that one until later. It's like that one. That does not look like I should do that one anytime soon. Alright, so 1. Fix that out. So all these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5's already there. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's an 8. 9. 9. That's a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 is there. 7. Gonna give up on the orange. Um, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, gonna give up on that. Nothing really opened up on that one, I don't think. 1, 2. Wait, that's a 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 6. 7, 8. Hmm. Hmm. All right. All right. That's 1. It's kind of tough. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that's a lot of 4s. Not enough. 5, 6. Wait, all 3 of those. No, that's a 6. 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's look at this one because it's not like this is going to be helpful actually. But actually, let's. What am I missing? 6. Is there anything up and down yet? 1, 2. That's a 3. That has to be a 3. That's a 4. How about in here? 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. What the fuck? I really don't think there's anything that's gonna make this easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe. No. 5. No, 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 no. Maybe. Maybe. 6. No, no, no. Maybe. That's a 6. Wow. 7. 8. No. Maybe. Maybe. 9. No. No. Maybe. No. Maybe. Hmm. Okay. Back up here. Because I haven't done this one yet either. Okay. So. 1, 2. 3. 6, 7, 8. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Four. Mm. All right. We're gonna say no to that. 'Cause that's too much brain power. Go back to this. So I'm probably gonna get Bella to actually be able to solve this at some point. It'd be great if I ended up getting Bella to be able to solve it on any version of Sudoku. That would be that'd be the better thing to do. So that if I end up seeing a different version of Sudoku that I want to play, um, yeah, I can do it. The two. Mm. Well, not me necessarily playing it, but he can play it. So that's what I want to do. Like ultimately, be able to get her to play different versions of games the easiest way that I can get her to play different games. Um, which at the same time, not necessarily giving her more capabilities than a possible human could actually do, but like everything that she would be able to do, a human can do. Like, although her memory is actually going to be a little bit better, but other than that, yeah, I don't think it's going to be a problem. I don't think it's going to be a problem. That's a 6. I'm actually liking the song. I think it's a new song. Really? Let's see if I can look that up. Um, yeah, let's see if I can look that up. Can I? Can I look that up? It is actually. Ooh. Um, what was the stream elements thing about media sharing? Because media requests. There was a way that we were 40,000 views. Hmm. Well, let's see if we can do that. I think I found it. I think I did find it. Copy, 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 paste. So, so I think this is it. Ah, I was doing good on that one. Wanted to save it. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. That's a 6. That's a 6. 7, 8. That's an 8. Mm, 9. 9. It's a 9. 9. Go back to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's look at what we can do inside the squares. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I thought I almost had something for 5. Okay. That was, yeah, I think that was good. That was good. I was happy with that one. Okay. We're back. I'm not going to restart the game like I did last time. That was stupid. 2, 3, 4. No, 2 and 3. That's what I'm missing there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2. Wait, I should figure this one out. What am I? 3. That's a 3. Oh, 2, 7. Okay, that makes that one easy. Um, that's a 2 because there's 2s up here. Well, that 2 covers the 3 by 3. That's a 3 because there's already a 3 right there, so it can't be that one. And that's 7. What are we missing? 1 and 5? Then that's 3, 2, 7. Let's logic this one. Try to logic this one. So 1 can't be in here. It could be in either one of those two. So 2's up there, so it has to be in one of those two. 3, 4, 5. 5's here, so it's one of those two. That's not we're not really logicking this. 6, 7. No. Yeah, we're not doing a good job on that. So 1, 2, 3. No. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. 5, 6. Wait, I think is this the thing I think it is? No, it's not. 7, 8. Oh, that's an 8. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5. 6. 9. Can't be there, so that's a 9. We're close to figuring this out. 1, 2. 2 and 6 is what I'm missing, so 6 is there. Okay. So that makes sense. 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 1. 2. 3. Can't be there. 4, 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 6, 7. 8. No. No. There. 8. 9. Can't be there. Can't be there. There. 3. Do 3. Can't be there. Maybe. Maybe. 4, 5. 6, 7. Huh. 8, 9. 1, 2. Two. There's a 2 right there. There's a 2 right there, so it can't be any of those. 2 right there. So 2, 3, 4. Can't be there. Plus there's a 4 right there, so it can't be there. Um, hmm. 5. Can't be here. 6, 7. Nope. Maybe. Maybe. 8, 9. 1, 2. That's a no. Maybe. No. That's a 2. 3. No. 4. No. 5, 6, 7. No. Maybe. No, maybe. 8. No. No. 8. 9. It's a no. It's a no. Maybe. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5, 6, 7. 9. No. No. Maybe. Go. All right, so let's go back here. 2. 2. 2. 2. 1. No. I had something. But apparently I didn't. Wait, what's missing here? 7? 1, 3. 4. 5. 6. That's a 6. 6. 7. 7. 9. That's a 9. 9. 7. 5. That's 5. That's 5. That's 5. That's 5. That's 1. 1. 3. What is this song? I'm liking this song. Okay. I was gonna move on, but I kind of like the song. So try to do this as fast as I can. Hopefully. I really like the song. Oh, what's missing? 3. Go. Do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought that was a good song. The rave is live. Oh, okay. That looks like it's still working. Okay. Move the mic over a little bit more. Okay. So I looked over. I don't know if it picked up or not. Come. So let's look at this now. Um, 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's look at this. So 7. That's 7. That's 5. 1, 2, 3. 4. Hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh. 2, 3, 4. That's a 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not helping. Um, let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't be here. 8. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2. Cannot be there. 3. Maybe. 4. Can't. Maybe. Maybe. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. Maybe. 3, 4, 5. Can't be there, so it has to be there. And that's a 6. 1, 2, 3. Maybe. 4. Maybe. Maybe. 5, 6. No. No. That's a 6. 7, 8, 9. That's a 9. 2. 3. That has to be a 3. Um, 4? That's a 4. That's a 2. Okay, let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. That's a 3. That's a 3. Then that's a 3. That's a 3. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Hmm. Yes, let's look at this again. That's a 1 then. That's a 1. That's a 1. That's a 1. 2. 2. Hmm. 2. Sorry, I had to look up at the screen for a second. I thought something happened. Thought something happened. 4. 4. 4. 5. Hmm. 5. 5. 5. 5. 6. 7. 6. 7. 7. 7. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 2. 2. 2. 6. 6. That's 6. Has to be a 6. Then. Okay. Alright. So, what was it that I wanted to try to do today? Um, let's see if Unreal Engine's gonna crash on me, because I'm kind of afraid it is gonna crash. Be honest. I will be honest. Oh. Coven. Okay, well, that's loading up. Are there any new games that came out today? No, there's not. How about on the Xbox side? Was there anything that actually came out? Um, Far Cry. No, don't think I'm gonna play that. Have no intention to play that anytime soon. Um, how about Epic Game Launcher? Is there anything that came out? Come on. Okay. Loading? Yeah, I have this already. Okay. Alright, so nothing came out. So, oh, so let's go back to the tutorial stuff. Let's try to figure out where I put that again, because I'm forgetting. Keep on forgetting where I put that. Um, hmm. Which one did I have open last time? Because, what is this? No. Because I want to make dust clouds. Um, hmm. Oh, what the f... This is... Yeah, dude. They didn't... It's bottled in the same warehouse. Somebody made a mistake of putting the wrong liquid in the right container. Don't be surprised. Honestly, that seems like an easy mistake. I'm surprised that hasn't happened more. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. What? Oh no. That is not cool. That's... No. It's gonna be abused. Wow. What? Holy crap. That's cool. Wow. Final Fantasy 14 actually had a fish like that. Holy crap. Holy crap. Coming with a new UI. Really? Um, wow. That, um, Dust Storm. So I want to, no, I don't think it's going to be this complicated. Like, you don't need to make it this many parts. I don't think so. Look at that though, because that might be what we're looking for. I saw this. I think this is the basic what I want to do with this. I want to look at that. Well, this is going to be, that's only a year ago, and that's Unreal Engine 5, so look at that, because that might be something also. Yeah, let's go with those for now. I'm pretty sure it's going to be something I want to do. Actually, I want to look at this one too, because I do want to put like some kind of uh, pool kind of thing in the background. Hmm. You know, this guy might be. I've seen a couple of his videos already at this point. Am I subscribed to him at this point? Because I kind of think he's kind of worth it. He's worth paying attention to. Realistic puddles? That might be something I want to do later. Okay. Yeah, that looks. I'll be honest, that I think that looks like something I want to look into later. Um, mm, sucks. I want to watch something. I don't know. I don't. I don't want to stop streaming right now. Beginner to badass. Um, okay. What is this? What about this? Um, how do I come up with like a bid menu? Wait, wait, no. Huh? I don't think that's necessarily what I want, but hmm, wait, not that might be though. I don't want anything with nutty in there, but um, oh, two? No, tutorial. I don't. Yeah, this is not. Let me think. Am I doing anything that's actually worthwhile for people to watch at this point? No, I don't think so. Hmm. Well, and this is probably a good time for me to stop streaming. Be a good chance to. Then I can keep on working on the few things that I want to get done. Try to get more people to actually pay attention to me. So I do want that, honestly. But the way things are now, I don't think a lot of people are actually really interested in watching me try to fumble and try to figure these things out, which I will be honest, I think I'm getting into the territory where it's actually I think it's impressive of what I'm going to be doing. Um, Things before, I honestly didn't think things were impressive, but there was quite a few people that actually told me they were impressed, and it didn't feel like they were lying or anything, but I just didn't feel like they were impressive. So, but but now I really do think I'm getting to the point that yeah, I don't have to have people tell me it's impressive at this point. Well, that I'm starting to get into. Not you haven't so far. I haven't shown you guys anything that what I would consider impressive, but actually on its way. Really is on its way. So I kind of feel like I should stop streaming and get working on that side of things and hopefully have something more attractive so I can show you all. Because I don't, and this is, I actually agree with this opinion. And this is gonna probably sound conceited and all, but I've had different people come up to me and they're like, I don't understand why not more people know about you. I agree. I really agree. Because I do watch other streamers. I do watch other people on YouTube, YouTube Live specifically, like any other type of streamer. Um, yeah, compared to them, the other people I do see, for the most part, I think like tech wise, I think all the different things I have enabled for the stream, I think that is way better than oof, I would probably say, and this is being conceded probably, and I don't care. Usually I do care about that, but I don't care about this time. About 90 vast majority of other streamers look like crap. Like their streams actually look like crap. Like I will outright say that. And I will say that in front of anybody. But yeah, I think the main thing I have to work on is probably me just talking and just yapping. I think that's probably what I have to work on. I think that's where I'm failing. That's probably why I'm not not as known as what I feel like I need, what I should be. So, yeah, it's not working, dude. No, stop, stop. Uh, so, yeah, I think I'm gonna stop. I really do think I'm gonna stop streaming. Blah, blah, blah. Stop streaming and focus on leveling up. Um, it also gives me an idea. Like maybe I should start a separate channel, Twitch channel that focuses just on me improving the stream. I don't know. How many people do we got? Because I want to get over 100 followers on Twitch. And we can do some things that I want to do. Well, we're at 98 followers. So, missing the mark. Kind of sucks. I don't know how to get in, hopefully keep the extra 2. But, yeah, it is what it is. So, um, let me look at something. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand. Um, so this is probably a good time to call it quits for the day. Then, yeah, then we will try again tomorrow. See, see if we can make things happen. If we can get the extra 2 followers, and then if we can um, get things rolling. It's right now. Yeah. I feel the pressure. So hopefully you have a good night, day, evening, morning, wherever you are. Appreciate it. Even if you're lurking, I do appreciate anybody that comes by. So, like I've been saying lately, let's try again tomorrow. Oh, by the way,